Every dime is a flake.
Fans, thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. We've got Pierce. O'Neal is up there with Garnett. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Frazier in at the point.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
And the basket by Pierce.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Bryant. They get it back. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Here's Bryant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Bryant. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Frazier kicks to Pierce. Here's Garnett. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Here's Curry. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he's not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Frazier dishes to Pierce. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Joseph, he's checked in for Frazier. Now Joseph in the corner. O'Neal with it. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Frazier's checked in.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best. at the foul line.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. The West All-Stars on D. They trail by 6. Second shot opportunity. Here's O'Neal. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Curry attacking. Bryant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And Shaq with the slam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Now here's DeRozan. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Kobe. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
The West All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. So he gets them both.
Good game for Kobe. He already has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the West All-Stars with possession. 11-point game.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. East All-Stars lead by 13. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take so far and what the East All-Stars are doing?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got O'Neal. Frazier is out there with DeRozan. And it's Pierce. And it's Garnett. And it's the power forward. Paul Pierce. The East All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Ryan against DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. And Curry pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Pierce. 12 points for him. Frazier, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Frazier. And stolen by Cousins. Davis kicks to Kobe. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Pushing it up. Here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 5 now.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Garnett dishes to Pierce. Back to Frazier. Inside. And Davis sends it back. But they get it back. Shot clock at 2. And that one's good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
DeRozan against Kobe. Not enough on that one as it misses. East with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pierce against Cousins. Here's Frazier. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Durant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Frazier against Curry. Here's Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Good on the second free throw. A minute 50 left here in the second. Frazier against Curry. Here's Pierce. They get it again. O'Neal. From down in the low post, it goes. O'Neal's got 18 points.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. DeRozan against Bryant. Here's Cousins. It's blocked by Shaq. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And the West All-Stars have possession. Down by 12.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Curry passes to Davis. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
A shot by Frazier, no good. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
20 seconds left in the first half. O'Neal with it. He's got 20. Four seconds left. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shaq's got 22. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The East All-Stars up on top, up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Shaq. 11 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Durant is up there with Davis. And there's Bryant. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point. Here's Kobe. That one wide left.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Garnett with the block. Again, the miss by Kobe.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
For three, Kobe. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
Oof, ugly. Nasty.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Frazier kicks to Pierce. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 10. Shoots from 14. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Bryant hits them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pierce inside the three-point line. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
Yeah, definitely not, guys. Not with all the time that's still left in this game. And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Now here's Bryant. 12 points for him.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Durant with the steal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Paul Pierce.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good from Bryant.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Anthony Davis.
The East All-Stars have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Shooting in the West All.
That's good from O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal. At the line for 2.
O'Neal hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kobe against DeRozan. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pierce dishes to DeRozan. Garnett the pass to O'Neal. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Kobe with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Frazier kicks to DeRozan. Shoots from the baseline. A shot by Frazier, no good.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here is Frazier following the basket by Stephen Curry. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here's Curry. 14 points for him. And the layup is good. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Frazier. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. East All-Stars lead by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And the final period of play just about to start. On the court for the East All-Stars, DeRozan out there with Frazier. And it's Pierce. And it's Garnett. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low. Now here's Frazier. It's stolen by Bryant. Off they go on a 3-on-1 play. Curry, good.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
DeRozan dishes to Frazier. Pierce the pass to Frazier. Back to Pierce. The wide open look here for DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Kobe.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
but hey. He's an athlete. And I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Here's Cousins. Following the score by Walt Frazier. Just 5 to shoot. Curry can't get it to go. And here is O'Neal. Frazier with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pierce with a wide open look. How good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. And now a 9-point East All-Star lead. And Bryant kicks to Cousins. Davis setting the pick for Kobe. But they recover it. Goes back up. And too long on the shot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Count that one.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Outside Curry. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to DeRozan. Frazier. Offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. And Davis sends it back. Curry dishes to Bryant. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. O'Neal's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from DeMarcus Cousins. Frazier with it. Guarded now by Durant. The shot by Pierce will not go.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Here is Frazier following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's O'Neal. No good. Great D that time from Davis. Curry passes to Davis. Curry gets to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here are the East All-Stars. DeRozan dishes to O'Neal. DeRozan passes to Frazier. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
It's going to take something special for him to make a comeback here.
And the question, Kevin, is do they have the time to do it and the patience? You'd have to say it's a long shot. Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
Kept alive. Davis. Money.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Now here's Pierce. And it's going to be a 3-second call. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Cousins with a screen on Frazier. The 3 from Bryant.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And Shaq with the slam.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars. Guys, your thoughts?
Defense should simply back off and let them shoot whatever shot they want. The only way they can get 4 points is if they make the 3 and pick up a foul.
Here's Curry with the three. No good there. So it's the East All-Stars take. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Curry. Griffin is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Durant. And it's Bryant in at shooting guard. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Hardaway kicks to Russell.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Count the bucket. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
Griffin with the steal. Abdul-Jabbar. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Hardaway passes to Russell. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. They get Stephen Curry.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Here's James. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Love. Second shot opportunity. And it's Russell missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
The drive by Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. East All-Stars have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Dwayne Wade.
He hits the second from the line. On defense, the East All-Stars. Here's Curry. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside, Russell. The feet to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. That's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Hardaway. They lead by 1. Down low. He's looking for Russell and finds him.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
On its way from Curry for 2. Off target from the wing. Kobe with the steal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8, but they recover it. Here's Griffin, and stolen by Love. Hardaway pitched away. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 3-point game.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did. That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they do want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The East All-Stars Shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Hardaway hits them both.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 5. And after this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Paul Millsap out there with O'Neal. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Thomas. And it's Pippen in the 3 slot. Here's Thomas. Shoots from the baseline. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The fader. That's short off the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And there's the 3-second violation. Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to the Golden State Warriors.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in the small forward position. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
And Westbrook gets it to go. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Roberson. He averages about 5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. And that one hits back iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Here's Roberson, following the score by Trevor Ariza. And Roberson kicks to Durant. And stolen by Howard. And Harden with the stuff.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball.
Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Westbrook. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And it's Durant with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 6. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Stolen by Harden. Howard dishes to Ariza. And he gets it to go. Ariza's got 6.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now, here is Harden, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Fires the 3. Harden, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shot to stop the run. No good off the front iron.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Beverly, the pass to Harden. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Harden's got 6.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again. And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ziegler's checked in. McDaniels kicks to Brewer. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to...
And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Rockets. McDaniels is out there with Terry. Then there's Beasley. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Brewer. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Trevor Ariza's checked in for KJ McDaniels. Ariza kicks to Beasley. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Shot by Terry, no good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. And then for Houston, Howard's checked in for Capella. Harden comes in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Houston leading by 8. Howard. Beasley outside. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Beverly dishes to Howard. Stolen by Kanter. And finished off by Westbrook.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That's his first foul. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And a change for the Rockets. Monty Eunice is checked in for Michael Beasley. And they're trailing by 6. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. On the wing, Harden. 8 points for him. Dishes it to Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 8 points for Trevor Ariza.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Roberson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. Westbrook against Beverly. Clock at 6. Outside for Durant. Connects from three-point range. Durant's got 7 points.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Harden. Back to Beverly. Up off the screen. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. Beverly against Westbrook. No luck. And the Rockets take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. This time they met in Houston.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Singler, he's checked in for the Thunder. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for the Rockets.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Oklahoma City. Foy comes in for Russell Westbrook. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for James Harden. Houston leading by 9. Brewer. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line. Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
The Rockets with another miss. And they're trailing by 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here is 4. He's guarded by Howard. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
1 second left. That misses would have counted had it gone in. And so we wrap up the first half. The Rockets on top, up by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The second half just about to get going here. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Durant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder. And that one's good. Beverly.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Outside Durant. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson. Beverly the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks to Waiters. Lets it go from deep. And he gets it to go. Waiters got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Timeout call for Rockets.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. That's good. Beverly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Stolen by Durant. Shot from 16. The shot is off. Rockets leading by 5. Launches a 3. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 13.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Morrow, no good.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Waiters dishes to Durant. And Morrow has it in the corner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Here's Waiters. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 5 points in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Beverly the pass to Harden. Beverly dishes to Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. The three. It's rebounded by Durant. Tipped away. Beasley with the steal. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now. First in rebounding. First and second chance points. And they're the #2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Switch here. Foy's checked in. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in. And it's Brewer in for Trevor. For a reason. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Passes to Waiters. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The three from Harden. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
On the wing, Brewer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the wing. Pulls up. And it's Beverly missing.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets lead by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Rockets leading by 6. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Corey Brewer. Howard is out there with Beasley. And there's Terry. And it's Ariza in the 3 spot.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The kick out to Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Ibaka, no luck.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Terry kicks to Brewer. They get it again. Under trailing by 8. Feeds it to Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. And Adams. With the slam.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
No good from Howard.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
For the Rockets, Monty Eunice is checked in for Beasley. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Out left to the wing.
Patrick Beverly.
Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Ibaka. Second shot opportunity. Bullseye.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Ariza passes it to Howard. Howard setting the pick for Monty Eunice. Back to Beverly. Houston needs to get a shot off. Monty Eunice. Westbrook pulls it in. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Adams dishes to single. Expanding his range. And the shot is good. Beverly with the ball. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Harden's checked in. Here's Durant. Can't hit. Excellent D from Howard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
outside Durant. Launches it. They set the pick. They get the rebound. The dish to Robertson. And Ibaka kicks to Robertson. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. Howard at the elbow. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside Durant. Here's Robertson. Got a piece of it. Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Moniunas. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Terry outside. And the miss. So Houston wins it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular